heart-thumping, Bluetooth, waterproof audio system with just 2 gigantic speakers on both sides. And there's nothing like listening to a little stick figure on the water. My wife Abby and I never realized how much fun we would have on this thing. We first started taking it over to the Winter Park chain of lakes. Many of you have been there, but let me tell you what, the Winter Park Popo don't like those things out there. I've taken it up to the St. Johns River, launch it in Lake Monroe, take it up to Blue Springs. Let me tell you what, some of that terrain out there has never been touched before. It's absolutely amazing. The water is so clear up at Blue Springs, you get to hang out with the manatees. It's beautiful. How many of you have been over to the Dora chain of lakes? Those lakes are huge. How about the Dora Canal? Anybody go through the Dora Canal? Gorgeous, canopy, all kinds of wildlife, gators, birds, yeah. And I can assure you, you're going to come across a few Florida crackers, especially if you belly up at the bar at Hurricane Dockside Grill, grab some lunch, kick back a few coldies. And one of our favorite things that we've enjoyed doing over the last several months on Sundays afternoons, we go over to Ponce Inlet, right in front of the lighthouse. And we can hit some of these disappearing islands and just kick back and enjoy the sun, the wildlife, absolutely amazing. Or we can just jet on down through miles of mangroves and belly up to JB's Fish Camp, kick back a few margaritas. Ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely amazing. Let me tell you what, in April of this year, we took it down to Isla Mirada in the Florida Keys. Man, you can bounce all around these islands. It's incredible. You could take it out to Alligator Reef, and I can remember it was so neat. About halfway out, all of the water just started turning this translucent blue. It was so clear, it was almost pool-like, and it was almost a miracle. All of a sudden, about 20 or 30 dolphins just appeared, and we were just cruising along, having such a great time, sun pumping. It was amazing. And how many of you have been to the sandbar in Isla Mirada? Nothing like going there at the end of the day. It's a sandbar. 100 boats, music playing, flags flying. Oh yeah, and the drinks are flowing. And the sunsets in Isla Mirada, they have covered with this purple hue. It's unbelievable. The sunsets are amazing. One of my favorite things that I've discovered this year is absolutely nuts. One of my buddies has the same ski. We take it down to Sebastian Inlet, and the first time we went down there, we get out of the inlet, and we're like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. 5 to 7 foot glassy waves coming in. We turned right, headed south, and we surfed and we're jumping these waves for 40 miles all the way down to Fort Pierce. Halfway down, I look over at the beach. The crowd is standing up on the beach going, yeah, get it, man. Unbelievable. You know what? When we got down to Fort Pierce, went in the inlet down there and rocketed up the intercoastal, 75 miles an hour. Amazing. My buddy also sent me a video 2 months ago. This stuff is crazy. Of these dudes foiling off the Cape. Do you know what foiling is? It's a surfboard that has a wing underneath it. And as it gets going, the surfboard lifts off the water. There's no friction. You can ride these waves forever. Forever. And how many of you knew that there's a shoal that runs 2 miles out off the Cape with the rocket launchers in the back of you? We said, we got to find this place. We went out there, and guess who we came across? Those dudes that were foiling. You strap a ski rope to the back of your ski, and now we're towing each other into these waves, and you can ride these things for 1 or 2 miles. It is absolutely stunning, incredibly fun. Guess what we're doing next? We are in the process of making plans when the conditions are right to cross over to the Bahamas. Yeah, it's going to be wicked. Let me tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I hope I did provide you with something of value today. Life is passing by. You got to go get it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.